Think about this. This is one of my favorite exercises to do because I think we as college football fans just tend to think most of these teams and programs are going to be the same the next year because it's kind of difficult to be a visionary and look ahead and see what could be much different. But if you look at the landscape of college football in the Power Five from year to year, and I've used this barometer, a 3-game increase or decrease as being significant. To me, I just made that up as a reasonable factor of being a significant change in quality of record. You know, if you're a 6-6 team and the next year you go to 9-3, that seems significant. So there are far more teams that either increase or decrease by at least 3 wins each year than most of us would guess. I certainly had no idea until I tracked this for a few years that there are usually 17 to 20 to 21 teams across the 65 Power 5 that either increase or decrease by that significant a margin. So last year we had, off the top of my head, Boston College, who was 7-5 the previous season, dropped to 3-9. We had Duke, who was 3-9, jumped to 8-4. We had Florida State, of course, 5-7, jumped to 9-3 in the regular season. And there might have been a few others out there, but those are the 3 that come to the top of my head. So again, going to be intriguing to see who the high risers are and who is going to decline.
If we're going to say right now, as we record this show on February 1st, and obviously things can change, we still have to go through the spring football and over the summer, and obviously we'll give our previews. I'll give my hot takes come June time. But if we're going to say off the top of my head, just instant reaction, I think the team that's going to hit a decline the most is going to be Duke. I think Duke, was a team that finished 9 wins last season. Just looking at that schedule alone, I can see Duke being a 6-6 team right now. Just judging off that schedule. They're playing a behemoth schedule where I think they're going to be a 3-3 team coming into that Florida State game on October 21st. The team that I think that's going to improve the most in the ACC, as much as I hate to say it, as much as it's going to make me sick to my stomach, it's going to make some of our viewers sick to hear it, I think is Miami. I think Miami, and we joke about it, they have their issues, they have their coaching issues, they have their roster issues. Don't get me wrong, nothing would make me happier than to see Miami choke once again this season. Just because I said it last season, I called them choking, and I was right there. And I think that they have a potential to Miami this year and finish the year and be lucky to be 6-6. That being said, if they play according to the talent on their roster, there is a chance Miami could be a 9-3 team right now. That being said, there is also a chance that Miami could come into the Florida State game 4-5 and need to win 2 of the final 3 games against Florida State, Louisville, and Boston College just to be bowl eligible. They could be just like this past season all over again.